Now, Chief Meteorologist Scott Dorval with the On Your Side forecast.
Another delightful day today. Temperatures not real mild, but at average or just above average by a few degrees. 63 degrees in Boise so far for the high temperature, 60 in Twin Falls. Very chilly to the east, some 50s here. Central mountains have been mild with that mild weather still hanging on, and near 79 in Medford, still quite warm. We push this ahead one day to tomorrow, and I think we'll get the surge of warmth that'll actually come in from the north and west. And for Saturday and Sunday, perfect timing, sunshine, mid to upper 60s and near the border of Oregon. Temperatures near 70 degrees, and in the mountains, look at the Salmon, 67 degrees. Some incredible weather is definitely moving on in. All right, let me touch on the winter forecast. So I had the Farmer's Almanac forecast last night, and if you go to our website at 6onyourside.com, I've done about a 7 or 8 minute video on what I'm about to show you here, the condensed version right now. You can get more of it online. Go to our website at 6onyourside.com. Click on the Farmer's Almanac and scroll down to My Winter Forecast. You'll see this map there. The weather pattern that's setting up appears to be a La Nina weather pattern. We may have what's called a weak La Nina. With a La Nina pattern, we tend to get wet across the west, colder in northern sections, drier conditions down to the south. I looked at all of the stats for Boise of all the weak La Ninas that we had. Well, and the average for December, January, and February, we get 3.8 inches of moisture. For weak La Nina winters, we tend to get 4.5. That's 20% above the average for the Boise area. As far as snow, on a typical season, we get about 20 inches. We had 40, close to it last year, 39. 25 inches during weak La Nina, so that's about 24% greater than average. So we have a good chance of being above average, and that's what I'm thinking here. This is what the National Weather Service charts are showing here as far as above normal precipitation, better chances to the north, so more likely wetter than average here, Montana, Wyoming, and you see it kind of spreading towards Idaho. I really think northern Idaho and towards the Bitterroots and the Upper Snake Basin here, the best chance for the most precipitation, while the Pacific Northwest, equal chances of either wet, dry, or average. So it's very difficult to hang your hat on exactly what will happen for the Pacific Northwest and extreme southwest Idaho. A good chance for drier conditions down to the south. Temperature-wise, with those La Nina weather patterns, you can have cold weather up north. I think it's going to be cold in a pretty nasty winter here in the northern tier states, and it could be colder than average here in the Pacific Northwest. I will tell you this, I'm looking at the long-range forecast of November 10th, and I'm seeing cold air sagging in just like this, and maybe into Idaho as well, so keep that in mind. This will give you a better chance for colder than normal temperatures to the north, and more likely the desert southwest will be warmer than average. So here are my numbers. I'm expecting about 25 inches of snow in Boise. Again, this is an average. Not quite as many storms as last year, but more than average still. But it will probably have a little bit more rain mixed in than we had last year with all that snow. Less inversion days than average, and a snowpack in southern Idaho of 135% of average, maybe 160% of average up north. Last year we were close to 200% of average, so keep that in mind. Snow already returning to Sun Valley this coming Friday, but this weekend it's golf weather with temperatures in the 60s. Beautiful conditions out there as the skies remain mostly clear, and all of this pleasant weather continues to push on in. But the futurecast does show the chance for snow, and you'll see it here. Finally, by November 3rd and 4th, things could start to change, and by the 10th, look out. It could get real chilly. Quick check at your exclusive True View of tomorrow's weather today. It could not be better. 68 degrees and sunshine. Same story coming in during the day on Sunday as well. Garden Valley, McCall, Council, everybody looks nice. Stanley, Sun Valley as well, expecting temperatures in the 60s. Nice conditions coming in. My On Your Side extended forecast. Magic Valley, by the way, you've got a nice weekend coming up as well. The entire state does, as we look at the upper 60s for Boise tomorrow and Sunday. Cools down a little bit for the middle part of next week. Friday of next week, look out, it starts to get a little wetter, and then the following weekend, ooh, you don't want to know what I saw. Let's just